First drive, 2018 Range Rover Velar US Spec. You'll be forgiven if the 2018 Range Rover Velar seems like a head-scratcher at first. After all, the newest member of the Land Rover family is about the same size as the extant and more expensive Range Rover Sport. It's also almost identical in stature to its Jaguar F-Pace cousin, with which it shares more than a handful of components, including details like the platform, down to matching wheelbase lengths, and powertrains. But when given more than just a cursory look, the Velar starts to make a lot of sense. Let's get the Range Rover Sport out of the way first. While its footprint and that of the Velar are similar, the Sport is some £1,000 and $16,850 more substantial. Some would say you get most of a Sport with a Velar, and if you look purely at objective metrics like engine specs and feature lists, it's hard to argue they're wrong. But there's more to cars than just the objective, and subjectively the Velar is a kinder, gentler soul that's more likely to get someone to step up from the smaller Evoque than to step down from the Sport. Land Rover itself is confident that cannibalization will be minimal and early returns, the first full month of sales, show that 85% of Velar customers are new to the brand. It's a similar story with regards to the Jaguar F-Pace, which is closer in price to the Evoque than the Velar. Despite the sharing of platforms, wheelbases, and engines, the Jaguar is slightly lighter, and noticeably more agile, but more on that later. Then there's the small matter of the drastically different designs inside and out, with the Velars leaning towards sophisticated and luxurious while the F-Pace tilts heavily toward the sporty side of things, befitting their respective personas. Speaking of design, the Velars is the cleanest and prettiest expression of Range Rover's contemporary design language. Almost devoid of hard edges, the Velar boasts minimal lines on the side, and the cleanliness is amplified by the trick retracting door handles. In a way, the sheet metal is almost too smooth, at least to eyes used to busy fascias and excess creases that do little but create visual noise.